Uh, Hello class, this is Kajol, student of International Relations, University of Rajshahi. Today I will discuss a very important topic, the causes, consequences and the response of refugee crisis. Now I will tell you something about this. The refugee in international relations can stem from various causes, including the underlying causes of forced migration are highly political. Analytically, if displacement is seen as a dependent variable, force factors represent important independent variables in explaining displacement. The causes of human displacement are connected with trends in the international system, geopolitics, and global political economy. Environmental trends and global level may mean people are compelled to leave their homes. Natural disasters such as hurricanes, earthquakes, floods, droughts can displace populations, leading to refugee crisis. Socioeconomic factors such as poverty, lack of job opportunities, and economic instability can drive people to seek refuge in another countries, search of better living conditions and opportunities. Economic links between developing countries and developed countries have often contributed to creating the condition of displacement. The role of multinational corporations may contribute to the type of development project that leads to displacement. Weak governance, corruption, and state failure can create conditions of insecurity, instability, of lack of basic services, prompting people in flee in search of safety and better quality of life. Internal conflict, which lead refugees to cross international borders, or IDPs to move to other parts of the countries, may connected or wider international political issues. Colonialism also had a relationship to displacement. The post-colonial regime installed in countries like Rwanda and Cote d'Ivoire and Zimbabwe have contributed to social conflict that underlying forced migration. Armed conflict and wars, both interstate and intrastate, after result of displacement of civilians who flee various and persecution in search of safety. The consequences of refugee crisis in international relations. In many cases, refugees represent a significant sources of foreign direct investment. Refugees frequently engaged in remittances, sending which countries under stress such as Somalia represent one of the biggest sources of overseas income. The refugees regime has been manipulated as resources of war by both state and non-state actors. They show how refugees have been instrumentally used in conflict by great powers and by groups in exile in ways that have had significant implications for international relations. Refugee flows are also associated with other transboundary movements such as organized crime and the demand for trafficking and smuggling networks. Hosting large number of refugees can strain the economy of host countries, affecting employment, social services, and public finances. This can lead to resettlement and tension between refugee and local populations. Refugee flows can exacerbate existing tension between countries, especially if neighboring countries disagree on how to handle the influx or if there are underlying political or territorial disputes. The plight of refugees can lead to international pressure on government to provide aid and support, and failure to do so can damage to country's reputation and relationship with other nations. The response of the refugee crisis varies significantly in international relations. States respond to forced migration not only by offering financial assistance, they may also contribute to durable solutions for refugees on IDPs in terms of supporting resettlement, local integrations, or repatriation. In relations to IDPs, states are only just beginning to consider what durable solutions might mean and how external contributions might go beyond humanitarian relief. State has historically been willing to contribute to working towards sustainable solutions that allow forced migration to end the cycle of displacement and rebuild their lives. Significant amount of the existing international relations literature on responses to forced migration has examined the conditions under which international cooperation has taken place in refugee regime, or has international organizations working on refugee protection. International institutions, international organizations help to shed light on the working of the refugee regime. Some countries offer humanitarian aid and asylum and resettlement programs, while others implement stricter border controls or prioritize displacement. Overall, the crisis often tests the cooperation and solidarity among nations